Yeah, that's what I was planning on too.
I'm gonna say we can probably afford all 3 rooms and be fine.
Adrik, actually, I would like to hang out with you. I've got some questions.
Oh, now you want to talk.
I'm willing to talk, but I was really confused what the hell was going on back there.
All right. Yep, you're right. No problem.
While you guys are talking, you see a barmaid come from the back and take the innkeeper to the side and whisper something to him, and he asks a question back, and then sort of has an incredulous look on his face, and then comes to the bar and says, "Well, I guess we have 4 rooms now. If you would like to spread out a little bit more."
Oh,
What
that
do you
works
mean
out
4
right.
rooms?
Well, one of them
I
just
would like
recently came up.
Pip. I'm going to ask Pip to go outside immediately and ask Pip to fly up in the air and see if she can see anybody who's fleeing the area.
Okay.
Like that elf who was just playing the lute.
Yeah.
The innkeeper, he says, "Oh, the bard has just vacated his room suddenly. I don't understand it, but Maggie just told me that he's left and settled his bill." And Pip, in your mind, after a couple minutes of getting high enough, she says that yes, indeed, there is someone on horseback that is riding at full gallop to the northwest, heading towards Falstead.
How fast is he gonna be?
How fast?
Yeah.
A
How
horse
fast
gallop.
is
A
a
full
gallop?
full gallop. There's really no mile per hour or kilometer per hour speed. I don't think it's mentioned.
Faster than a person can sprint.
Would it
Is
be
that-
faster than 60 feet in a combat movement?
Probably. He's going at full pace. He's sprinting. He's going all out.
Yeah, I'd say he's
Pretty
faster
close,
than 10 feet per second.
I guess by game mechanics, so the horse would be able to take a movement and then a dash action, right?
Yeah.
So it's 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
least.
per every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
20 foot a second.
Yeah.
So he's
Pretty quick.
cooking.
Really?
Yeah, Pip is telling you he's already outside the town at full gallop, heading towards Falstead.
Well, that's sad.
I just want to address the barkeep. I'm surprised the bard isn't a regular, lives around here.
No, that he's part of the wandering troupe.
So he's
And
like
he-
our friend over here. You need another
Sort of.
performer.
He says, "Oh, you're part of the wandering troupe."
Aye.
Not per se. I consider myself a wandering troop, but
You guys notice he's saying it as if it's as an organization.
Mhm.
It's not just like a name for a bard or anything.
I'm aware.
There's an organization called the Wandering
Can-
Troupe.
all right. Can I insight that with background
Yeah.
information and stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. Just do a history check.
All right. History check because
Yeah,
it's
you guys can
training-
all do a history check, and I'll tell you, and then you guys can share it later on.
Zixo is trying to get everybody's attention, like, hey guys, it doesn't matter. What is most important is why is he rushing away? And is it going to negatively impact us greatly? Which it might.
Reed does turn to
Alright.
Zixo and say, well, he seems surprised to see us.
Alright,
We're also a group of
I'm
6
gonna-
armed and covered
I'm
in
gonna-
blood. Are you surprised he was a little shocked?
He wasn't just shocked. He was
Look.
paying a lot of attention to us.
Right. It's more important than what you're letting on right now, guys. So either
Hang
we
on.
have to get our asses in gear and take the exhaustion, or just prepare for that when we arrive at Falstead, it might be a very unwarm welcome.
I'm gonna hang on there. I'm gonna ask Hockey.
Hmm?
Giant owls or giant vultures? Do you think they'll be able to stop someone on horseback?
What's the speed?
60 feet, but I was planning on doing a long strider on one of them to catch up.
So you're talking about summoning one of them, casting long strider. How long does long strider last?
An hour, I believe.
Does
it
long
adds
stride
what?
require-
10 feet?
Yeah,
Additional
increases
10
their
feet,
speed
yeah.
by 10 feet. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Does long stride require you have concentration?
No, it's just
Alright.
touch.
How long is it? One action to summon, or is it 2?
It's one action to summon.
Okay. And so you
But I
would be.
do need to concentrate on the animals for an hour.
So they'd be 1/6 faster,
Yeah.
and they would be going at a full out sprint. How long does the conjure animals last?
1 hour.
and there's no limit to the distance between you and the
believe
conjured animal?
I believe not.
I would, roughly speaking, say that they would not be able to get there in time to stop him within that hour.
Hmm.
Because the extra 10 feet is not going... They'd be gaining on him.
Technically, it's extra 20 feet.
Well, for the dash, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
Would the fly affect it though? Because they would be flying over terrain instead of.
Sure.
It's probably traveling.
How
on
big?
the-
How big is one of them? Are they medium size or large?
Large owls or vultures.
They'd be able to make attacks. I mean, if they reached him.
yeah, that's a big if, and Hockey before did say probably not in the hour.
Oh.
I'm just trying to go through some of the numbers in my head.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if giant vultures are quicker.
'Cause you're talking what, 120 versus 140 feet per second, right?
Yeah.
Well, the other guy gets an
Per
hour's
6
head start.
seconds.
No, that
Well,
guy
no,
doesn't
he's not-
have that much
Not
of
an
a
hour
head
head start. He's got what, 15 minutes head start.
Well, I
I'd
thought
say 10
I thought he
minutes,
said he
really.
has to focus on the animal for an hour.
But
Yeah,
he's,
so I
no,
could-
he's focusing to keep it there.
Oh, okay, right.
Wonder if I can summon a pack of cheetahs.
That's sprinting, not long distance.
In the interest of keeping things moving, I'm going to say they
Yeah.
won't catch him.
Well,
If this comes up again, you continue looking. You continue making sure that the distance for conjured animals doesn't matter, and seeing if there's any alternative as far as quickness or if there's anything that's faster than the 60 feet movement speed.
Right.
Right now, I'm just going to DM rule that no, within the hour it would not reach him.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pretty sure there's nothing else I can summon that's quicker than that.
Blink spiders.
Blink
Yeah, so
Wait,
you were
blink
doing
dog?
that, just doing the numbers in your head, but hearing Zixo, tell me, I think you're really underestimating how important this might be. So you seem really on edge about this guy. To James, to Zixo.
No, it sounds like it's already too late.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe Pip could have tracked him for a little bit because he can fly 60 feet
yeah, but
and would be able to figure out what he was doing. But I wouldn't want him to Pip to put himself in danger. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
we know
getting
where
at
he's
when I
going.
was-
We have some forewarning that something's about to happen to us.
Yeah. Like, well,
Yeah, alrighty.
go to the
A lot of
barkeep.
things are gonna happen to us.
Well, here's my money. I'd like my beer, and I'll go into my room. You guys are welcome to join me.
Okay. Are you guys? Who's buying rooms? I don't care how you divvy it up, but
Yeah,
are you using all
Adrik-
4, or are you going to get 3, or what?
Well, Adrik bought a room and invited Rede and Kai. So
However, I
Yep.
barged in and said I wanted to do it.
yeah, and staff said he wanted to talk to me, so I guess he's welcome to.
Okay, so there's 4 of you in that one.
Sure.
All right, Zix will get a room. You said that was 5 silver.
Yes.
If,
Zoe will be up there with me. And
I'll
Pip.
probably go in the
That's
room
good.
Zixo is in with the dwarf that was with us.
Okay. The dwarf actually probably prefers being with the 2 dwarvish speakers, Adrik and Rede. So he's going to try and lean upon their hospitality and be with them.
All right, the more the merrier. Come on in.
So just 2 rooms at this point right now.
Yeah.
So far,
Okay.
Uh,
And
I'm
the,
going to join into Zixo's room, seeing that the one with Edrik and others is really crowded.
Okay. The innkeeper says, "Oh, you sure you want to split rooms like that? Each room only has a single bed."
Just so everybody knows that Zoe gets the bed.
well,
No,
hey, man, you buy your own room.
The bed.
I paid the 5 silver. Zoe gets the bed.
Yeah, and I've got my own room, so you do. Awesome.
I will buy my own bed as well, I guess.
There's 3 rooms.
I'm gonna buy my own bed.
There's 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was saying that was 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ask Zixo to come with me to see if we can investigate the room that the bard left. I'm guessing that he left in a hurry, so he won't be able to
All
get
right.
all of his stuff or something.
Let's go look for clues. I like it.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna ask Zixo to do that with
Anyway,
The boss
in
room?
response to the bartender we asked about the wandering troupe, I'm like, well, we're a wandering troupe, but we're not some carnival dance opera.
Well, what are you saying, Master Halfling? Are you offering to play?
Well, obviously.
Well, please give us a taste.
Oh god, here we go.
Let's
It
see
won't
if he's
be-
any good with that.
Of all
violin.
the rolls I want you to fail, this is the
This
one.
one, yeah.
Listen,
I'll be-
alright?
I'll be okay with you rolling nothing but 20s from now on if you fail this one.
Listen, with a +7 to performance,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna fail.
You can still do a performance. I'd say an 8 is bad enough for them to say, you can stop playing now. So let's see what you get.
Okay, yeah, roll performance.
Ah, come
14.
Okay,
Okay.
not bad.
He nods. You know, he basically does say he's not bad. You know, yeah, I'll be happy to have you play here. What kind of deal can we work out? Would you like free meals?
Generally, I would like my room, just without the cost. I can pay for food easily, but lodging is a different story.
You can pay for food, but you can't pay for lodging. That's what I understand?
Yes. Don't ask
Okay.
questions why. They make sense in my head.
He says, well, if you promise to play at least 6 hours tonight, then I think that'll be okay.
Works for me.
Excellent. Great. And while you're playing, you can have as many drinks as you want, as long as you maintain playing. I won't have a drunk reveler up there on the stage.
Oh, trust me, you want me drunk.
I don't think we've seen a drunk Dretan yet.
I'd argue against that.
Yeah, the first night you have.
First night, I got
Oh.
drunk, smacked my
That-
head on the floor, and created
That's
a dent.
right.
That seems so long ago. That was like 3 months ago now.
That
About,
was
yeah.
3 months ago.
It's been a long
but
time.
that's still
Yeah, that
vivid
was-
in my head because it was important that I smacked my head and made that
And you
dent.
dented the floor, and the dent was still there, yes.
The dent
So
is still there.
the innkeeper reaches across the bar and leans down and reaches out a hand for you to shake in agreement.
Is his hand close enough for me to shake?
Yeah, he's a larger man. He's reaching across the bar.
All right,
And down.
I will reach up and shake it.
Okay. And he says, "You don't need to play now. There's not enough clientele. We can wait till a little later in the evening when some of the more townsfolk get back from their daily tasks."
That's fine. Do you know where that man came from?
Who? Baldric?
The old performer who was here.
Yeah. Baldric. He stated he was from Edrithia. What he's doing all the way out here, I don't know.
Is Rede able to hear that comment?
Are you here or have you retired to your room?
He's still in the bar. He hasn't left yet, because I don't think. Did
Yeah.
Adrik leave yet?
Because
Yeah, Adrik, well, I'd probably be on the tail end of my drink, so I'm still at the bar.
Okay, yeah. So Reed's still gonna be there.
Okay.
Since he says this guy's from Edrithia, can I do a history check, see if I remember that name?
Sure.
Just out of curiosity.
All right. Do I recognize? So,
You do not know the name.
do not know the name.
Reed does not. Go ahead,
Oh,
Dretan.
wow.
All right. Do I recognize the name at all from my stints as a performer?
Make an insight check.
Insight check. I have 0 to that. I'm gonna fail it.
Nah, you'll be fine.
6.
Oh. Wow.
Nope.
Well, it must be low class. I've never heard of him before.
Well, being out here, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, here's the thing. Bards spread their names around everywhere. You hear about almost all of them. I'm trying to do the same thing. The fact that I haven't heard his name is either tells me that he is new to the profession, or that he's not good.
And the innkeeper shrugs his shoulders and say, Master Bard, you would know.
Of course I would. I'm Dretan Sandfoot.
And Barkeep rolls history check, see if he's ever heard of you.
So he says, well, Master Sandfoot, I've never heard of you, but from what you've played here, I think you'll do quite well.
Dretan's face. Look, he gets really stern. Like he was just told that he lost a bet.
And at this point, the barkeep's being hailed by some of the locals who need their drinks refilled, so he sort of moves off.
Well, that's my problem.
Zixo and Elessar, you're going to investigate the room.
Yep.
So did you guys went upstairs to your room, and now you want to go investigate the other one?
Yep. Well, I'm assuming one of us is staying in it.
No, I just wanted to go look at the what he said. He wanted to go investigate, see, because he had vacated quickly to see if he left anything behind that might give us a clue as to his nature and intentions.
Okay. You guys head over, and the door is locked.
He didn't get the fucking key.
Well,
I thought we rented it.
Yeah, I thought we
Nobody
rented it.
that one. No, you guys only rented 2 rooms.
no, I said I rented.
Yeah, he said he
3?
rented that room.
Okay, I must have missed that. So you guys have rented all 4?
Yes.
Okay. Then when you were renting that 4th one, the barkeep would have told you, hold on a minute, I've got Maggie there cleaning, making sure it's presentable for the next person.
Well, that would be when we want to go. No, we want to look at it first.
Okay, and he would have said, this is sort of retroactive, he would have said, quizzically, why would you want to look in there before?
The gentleman who just vacated, he may or may not have ill will towards people down in Altamore Cove. We just want to check it and make sure everything is going to be safe.
What, Baldric? Oh, that man wouldn't hurt a fly.
Why would he be running at top speed, though?
What do you mean?
When he left here, he left in a fast gallop at top speed.
Oh, he always was a quizzical fellow. I don't know. If you want to check out the room, you rented it. Don't be angry if it's if it's messy. I offered to clean it for you.
Well, no, we won't stop you from cleaning it. We just want to look at it first.
Oh well, Maggie's already up there cleaning it, so
Well,
go ahead.
right up there. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, you guys go ahead and go in the room. Maggie is there. She's sort of straightening the pillows and making the bed after changing the sheets and whatnot. And she says, "Oh goodness, masters, I'm still cleaning. If you'll just give me a moment."
Just wondering, did you find anything while cleaning?
Oh, I honestly haven't had much of a chance other than changing out these bed sheets.
Is there a wastebasket or anything like that?
Oh, over in the corner there's a bucket.
All right, I'd like to go take a look inside that bucket.
Okay. There's nothing aside from some ashes from pipe smoking and a broken pencil, and that's about it.
Is there a pad of paper anywhere?
She says, "Oh, there's some parchment in the desk over there."
All right, yeah, pad of paper. I guess I'd like to take the top piece of parchment and see if anything has been indented on it.
Okay. As you open the drawer to find the parchment, you see that he did indeed leave some stuff. There's a couple of accoutrements, some picks for his loot, and some spare loot string, and what looks like a container of wax, and some other papers that are look sort of official. There's a letter that is addressed to Baldric in an envelope, and then there's another folded up piece of paper.
Yeah. You want to have a look at these, Zixo?
Hello?
I think he's dead.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't pressing the button. Yes, I'd like us to both take a look at that and see if we can make some sense of it.
Okay. You open up the letter, and are you both of you looking at it, or just you, Zixo?
I'd like us to
Yes, I
both
do.
look at it. Yeah, I have
Okay.
nothing to hide.
Okay. You both look at it. Go ahead and roll perception, both of you.
Oh my god.
Okay. The letter seems to be correspondence between him and an old sailor buddy that is in Edrithia. The sailor tells about some shipments that have come in and a recent rowdy party that happened at what he calls the watering hole. It's not capitalized. It's just a reference to something that seemingly Baldric would know inherently. The folded up piece of paper, as you guys unfold it, there are 6 passages, I guess. There's 6 lines. The first one says male dwarf, hill dwarf from Edrithia. The second one says male gnome, rides with a dog. The third one says elf, druid. The fourth one says elf, has a bow, strange markings on a wrist guard. Fourth one says male, halfling, bard, either with a shoulder piano, it says. And the sixth one says male, human, noble from Edrithia, heavily armed. And at the very bottom, there's a big note saying, armed and dangerous, please notify immediately.
Oh boy.
See, Reed
I
isn't
guess we know who's done
paranoid.
that.
Well, I'm going to collect all this material and anything else, I guess, Psycho, that we should look. I think we found what we're looking for. Looks like it
Anything
is
on-
bad news for us.
Maybe under the bed or anything.
Okay, let's look under the bed. Good idea.
I'm gonna
Always
gonna
look there.
do the usual sweep.
So you're looking under the bed, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing. There's dust and an odd piece of wood or something or other under there. They're just trash.
Okay. I take it
All
there's
right.
nothing else in the room other than the bed, the desk, and the bin, the bucket.
Yeah, and Maggie is continuing cleaning, and she says, "Oh, it'll be ready in a few moments, Master. If you just give me some more time, go ahead. You can head back down to the common room, and I'm sure Godfrey will get you some drinks."
I'd ask her if she could please let me know if she finds anything else that is not normally part of this room. I'm very interested in it, and I'm going to pass her a silver piece.
Oh, and she takes it. Oh, of course, yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, even if it looks like trash, like a crumpled piece of paper or anything.
Okay. Yes, Master F. Of course, I will.
All right, and I'm going to go back downstairs and show our paladin what I found. Reed, it looks like we're wanted, it seems.
So it actually looks like a wanted poster, or it looks like a note?
It's a
looks like a
note.
note.
Yeah, it's a note that's written.
Does it have like a signature or something on that, or just straight up notes?
Nope, just a plain note.
I'm going to give both notes to Reed and tell look it over, see if you see anything in here that we missed.
Okay, so he'll look it over. Would you like to check on that one? Hockey?
Yeah, roll a perception. Some of the dialogue in the letter seems off to you. It refers to locations that don't from your recollection, being in Edrithia, it doesn't make too much sense. But you also are from the high city. You don't understand, quite what being in Port Town really was like. So
Reed just kind of like
Alright.
scratches his cheek for a moment, and then just shakes it and says, "I don't know exactly who we upset, but I'm gonna make a half a guess."
I'm gonna ask the dwarf with us to read the one that doesn't say we're armed and
Okay.
dangerous. Well, he probably knows that we're armed and dangerous.
you want Dominic to read the letter?
Oh god.
As in, like, just look it over, like, see if we missed anything, or if he knows anything about the subject.
He accepts the letter as you're handing it to him, and what's this? It looks like two friends, of course. But I don't understand human talk. I don't get this.
Reed will, in Dwarfish, specifically mention some of the places mentioned in the letter and see if they mean anything to Dominic.
No places are mentioned by name.
Oh, okay. So when you're saying there's places that Reed doesn't recognize, we're talking like just
the
kind of
way
references and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
references
Never mind
to
then.
different parts of the town or the city.
Okay. Yeah, Reed just kind of shakes his head and kind of looks at the letters and says, "I think if I had to make a guess, this is probably a little bit of response from or a little bit of a response from our friend who was, well, making trouble for us last time."
Could you run that by us one more time?
Well, we did have this thing in Altmore Cove that was causing us trouble there. All of a sudden, we find ourselves having trouble somewhere else.
We're just troubled people.
You more than most.
That's a
Dretan
gift.
takes a second. He almost gets angry, and then he's like, "Well, no, you're right. You're right."
Yeah, it's like, hey,
He's referring to Amos Stanwyck.
Yeah, Amos Stanwyck.
We're not just mentioning his name though, for specific reasons.
Yeah, that's why. But out of character, yes, that's who Reed is talking about. But Reed just kind of shrugs and says, well, if this guy's on horseback leaving, we're probably not going to catch him. I think we should just kind of, get a good night's rest, understand that things are not going to be pleasant on the road,
Yeah.
and prepare for
Just
the
be
worst.
prepared. But yeah, that's what I propose to the party as well. Just get a good night's rest, since we probably won't catch him, even with long strider and all that.
And kind of with that, Reed's probably going to head upstairs to get some rest after the long travel.
Okay, it is like midday. I mean,
Well, he's not going to sleep,
Uh,
but he's going to rest.
okay.
Are Zixo and Elessar getting into the room? Cause Kai is already there.
Well, it sounds like you guys have 4 rooms.
Yes.
Right.
So who paid
Yeah.
for a room?
I did.
Adrik did, Zixo did. Anybody
Dretan
else?
did.
Dretan. gets his for
Dretan,
free.
and I bought mine
Yeah.
last.
Okay.
Okay, and Elessar's got his. Okay, so there's 4 rooms.
I did not pay for my room. I'm paying
Right.
for food because of lodging bullshit
Right.
stuff.
Zoe and Zixo will be down in the main room, just enjoying whatever comes through the door and just going to be observing everything.
Okay.
Especially looking for anybody who reacts oddly to us.
All right. Actually, honestly, this is probably a good point to stop. If that's all right with you guys.
All right.
I've got some stuff I'd like to sort of cash in the bank there to save for next time.
Okay.
But it's only 1:30. Like we're
Yeah,
calling it
it's-
early
I know.
night.
It's midday, but
Actually, yeah, that's only 2.5-hour session. That's super short by our standards.
Yeah.
I do want to do one thing before we leave, before
Okay.
we set off. It's just a side thing. I want to invite Adrik on a walk around the town.
I'm all right. You're being a bit
And,
more serious than usual, but I'll go along.
Just to be clear, I'm in trance, resting in Zixo's room. And
Okay.
I don't know about anything that transpired in the main hall, like whatever they found in that bard's room.
Okay.
All thing.
And you need 4 hours uninterrupted of that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, while me and Adrik are just walking around town, I'm gonna spark a conversation. So,
Aye.
you can hear my thoughts?
Well, to be precise, when I went over to that bard asking play that song again, heard you and your usual snappy retort saying, "Why didn't you just ask me, asshole?" Or something of that nature.
Well, yeah, I would say that, but I didn't.
Well, I didn't hear you say it. It was an echo in my head. So I'm not sure what kind of barding that was, but it's not one I've seen before. You can understand why I might be a little aggressive about that.
You hear in the back of your head, pickle sandwich. And I say, what did I just think?
Pickle sandwich?
69, dude.
It's like, I'm just gonna stop walking. It's like, the sanctity of one's mind is not to be messed with, so...
How do you think I feel knowing that what I'm thinking is being heard by you?
So you're not doing that consciously?
No. At least
Ever
I don't
since
think I am.
In the caves, you were hearing voices and whispers. Is that still going on?
No, that stopped a while ago.
Huh.
I mean, I still hear the voices in my head, but...
Well, this...
That's
Maybe
a
a
joke.
man of the... Hang on, I think my Discord shit in the bed. There we go, we're good. Well, I'm a man of the cloth and... No stranger to magics, but I'm not sure what this would be. Are you feeling alright?
I mean, besides the fact that I am somehow projecting my thoughts into other people's heads, yeah.
Well, I think most folks, Rede, Kai, the Druid, they would react similarly to me if they heard you speak in their head, so I'm not sure why I'm tuning into your thoughts, but maybe we should ask someone a bit more knowledgeable of the arcane. Maybe we should bring this up with Zixo at some point in the future, if it doesn't stop on its own. I'll keep quiet if you do.
Alright, thank you. We're gonna say this was some sort of weird thing where your god was touching you or something. We're gonna keep it low.
Just do me a favor and don't think anything too strange while this is going on.
Fair enough.
I think that would just conclude our little talk.
Yeah.
Please. For the love of God, don't be hitting on the barmaid. I don't need that nonsense.
Oh, trust me, if I do it, everybody's gonna hear it.
And on that note,